We're most definitely ready, right?
I think so.
We are a professional production who people pay to enjoy our program.
I mean, I don't know if they enjoy it. I think they feel bad.
Well, they pay to download it at
That's
the very
fair.
least,
That's
or
fair.
have the ability to download it. So
look, I've certainly seen worse video podcasts on the internet. So
there have been worse, and I think we owe it to our wonderful Patreon subscribers to make sure everything is set before we get going.
Let's see. Laptop is charged. Zoom is plugged in.
Patreon.com/TheBuddySystemCo if you want to join in on that.
Sound is good. Lights are on. Everything's focused. I'm a little buzzed. Yeah, I think we're ready. Oh, we didn't cheers. We have to cheers. Otherwise, it's going to be a bad episode.
I can't.
That's fine. I'll cheers you myself. It's
There.
welcome to the mono intro of the Buddycast.
There it was.
Good evening, listeners, viewers, watchers of the Buddycast. Welcome, guys, to another episode of the Buddycast. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Patreon subscribers. If you're not a Patreon subscriber, you're missing out. Go to patreon.com/TheBuddySystemCo where you get full video of these. And look, our set is slowly getting upgraded. We got things happening. So come watch the video. Go to youtube.com/TheBuddySystemComedy. Every month we do drop one free video podcast. If you want to check that out, see how we're progressing.
A little sampler there.
Yeah,
huh?
just a little taste.
Which one was it this month? Has it happened
and
yet?
my co-host Willie_D20, William Henderson.
It's me.
Coming in, looking hot, looking fresh.
Do I?
Yeah,
Feel like hot garbage.
Why?
I'm just tired.
Why are you? What are
Long
you
day,
tired
hot.
of? It's not that hot. It's not hot yet, dude.
I know, and that's what bothers me, and that's what makes it extra hot. Because I just stress out about it not being that hot yet.
Can I say I did look extra hot at the gym today because I went for a run and I was just fucking sweaty, bro.
Okay.
Like my tan skin.
I thought you meant like attractive.
Glistening while I'm climbing, bro. So many dudes hit on me.
I'm so ready for you to get out of your trying to get laid phase.
That's life, bro.
No,
that's
no,
life,
no,
bro.
No.
Can I be completely honest?
Yeah.
I think I'm kind of over it.
Thank God.
I think I'm kind of.
I've been waiting for you to just fucking fizzle out.
I don't know. See, I'm the kind of guy that just enjoys the chase.
Oh my God,
you're
disgusting.
I don't know.
That sounds terrible.
No.
Spend a bunch of money. That's all that is.
It's not spending a bunch. It's I think the chase is a very negative term to call it, but like,
why don't you try being chased?
Building a connection, dude. I get chased all the time by the police. Do you know what I'm saying?
the fuck
know what I'm saying?
No.
No, I mean I have, but I enjoy the pursuit. That's the problem, and I think I'm over it. I think I just want to work. I just want to go to the gym. Like I said, I looked hot as fuck at the gym, but I had both AirPods in and I didn't want to talk to a single person.
Yeah.
So I think your dreams have come true because, like I said before, mine already did. So we're good. We're fucking golden.
My dreams have certainly not come true.
They're not far. What's your closest dream?
I don't know. It's not.
I think my closest dream right now is filming a special.
Okay.
Because there's no bar. There's no standard.
You just need money.
Yeah. I think that's my closest dream. But it's
Why don't you just start a GoFundMe, dude?
I never thought about that. Let's stop this right now. Hang on. I'm gonna forward my career. I don't know. That feels like something I should do first. Like my first special. I should guys, we fucked it and just produce it myself.
Yeah, but you don't think maybe that like headline a comedy club should be before that?
No.
Oh, all right.
No. Because I don't see anything wrong with building a following so that you can headline at a comedy club. I think both doors into one, getting funny enough, then headlining at a comedy club to then record your special. That's a completely valid path in my head. And the other one of building your own following so that they follow you to a comedy club is also a valid path. So I don't really split hairs there. That just chose the other one because I don't think I'm gonna headline a comedy club before I film a special. I might feature, but it's also because
that doesn't make sense.
Why not? Talk to me. Why not?
Because if you don't have enough of a following to be a headliner somewhere, how are you going to be able to make a special and make it successful?
I would Chance the Rapper it, essentially. I mean, it's you're building your own independent, or I don't know why I'm being so disconnected. I'm building my own independent following with which are loyal to me and I can take to a venue. Like I would still have to, like, I'm not anybody. That's why. But I have 100 people right now that would arguably in the Southern California area follow me to somewhere. So if I could get that 100 people in a room whilst I have 45 to an hour, I don't see any problem with filming a special if I think that material's ready. Album. I'm not opposed to that either. I've been playing with the idea of trying to compile.
Definitely don't call it a special.
It's going to be special ed for sure. It's going to be a short album.
I don't think we'll ever agree on this, but okay.
That's fine. And that's the best part about art is that everyone's pursuit is different and that everyone's expression of said art is different. That's the best part. Even though you're wrong.
It's just like if you're planning to tape 45 minutes to an hour, but you're not regularly doing 45 minutes to an hour, that doesn't make sense to me.
Well, let's disconnect ourselves from this situation. Let's say somebody's doing comedy in Hawaii, relatively isolated, relatively disconnected from the rest of entertainment in general, but they're a draw in that state. Now, if they leave, those people aren't going to follow them to California. They now don't. They have the ability and the following, but not the position to have those people come to the Ontario Improv and watch them headline. So now they don't have a following in a different city, different state. They're only there. They're stuck there, but they are a headliner. So they could film a special in Hawaii and then come out to headline a comedy club.
And they'd be wrong to do that.
But that's for some people, that's their only option.
And that's fine, but they'd still be wrong to do that. But do an album. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not opposed to an album.
It's easier to sell. The people will throw money away
I don't think I'm
to an album.
Selling my first compilation.
Let's move on.
No. What's your first compilation?
What do you mean compilation?
Where's your goal? What's your goal right now, bro? Look, I'm trying to delve into your soul.
Jesus
I want to know how you feel about your ambition and your craft and what your plans are, bro.
I don't have any plans.
That's the problem.
I'm just trying to get better.
Okay,
I just don't think I'm anywhere near good enough to put anything on record and put it out to make someone pay for it if I'm not even drawing tickets yet. That's ridiculous.
Because tickets is not the only metric with which you can't judge you getting better by how many tickets you're selling.
No, I agree.
So you are arguably getting better. I think you're afraid of your own success.
I just don't want it to happen too early because I know what happens when it does.
You're past the point of too early, though.
No, I'm not.
Because
if I blow up and they're like, we want you to do an hour, I'm like, I can't do an hour, dude.
Okay, then you have a friend that can do 30 with you,
I know, but that's not my point. They're going to want me to headline, and that's minimum 40 minutes, and that's bitch-ass shit. You know who I'm talking about. If
somebody asked you to do 40 minutes, though, in 4 months, You wouldn't reject it, and you would write more. I'm saying your ability. Sure, you may not think that the breadth of your material is headliner status or even feature status. I will say that your skills that I see every fucking day and make me want to blow my brains out are up to snuff to feature and potentially headline if you gather that material. So I'm asking
I disagree.
What your plan is, because you're too close to it, bro.
I've seen all the comedy. I've seen all levels of comedy.
But
I know
you've
where
seen
I'm at.
all of everyone else's comedy. You are at the point where now you can express your comedy. You've seen other people's shit. Now you're at the point, your skills and your writing ability all are kind of culminating to a point where we get to see the true William Henderson. Maybe you feel like you've been expressing yourself fully this whole time, but I think this last year and a half, maybe 2 years, we finally get to see who William Henderson is, and that's what makes feature status.
You're being really annoying.
What? Because I'm pushing you
no,
to
not,
be better?
You're wrong. Because you're
am I
not
wrong?
right.
Why?
Because we just did the improv and I did 12 minutes and I ate dick for 8 of it.
Okay.
So like, obviously, not true. Because if someone was like, "You're gonna have to do 40," that 8 that wasn't good is going in there.
But with the frequency that you do, like just because a batter misses the ball doesn't mean he's not ready for the division with which he's playing in.
That's exactly. Actually, this is a terrible example because if 30% of our jokes at the improv hit, it would not be a good thing.
All right. Full disclosure, take a drink if you need to for this question, but you and I, in terms of ability, are not that far apart.
Right.
I fucking crushed at the improv, dude. Which means that your abilities are at that point.
I definitely could have.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is I decided to go with a set that I thought would work and it didn't.
Uh-huh. And what did you learn?
That material wasn't good.
Uh-huh.
And
disagree.
And therefore I was wrong. And so obviously I have some things to learn still.
But you're always going to have if your wall with which to put together an album or a special or a tape that you can put somewhere, if your wall is "I'm still learning," then you're never going to do that because we're always going to be still learning. You're always going to be still learning, but your skills are where the point where people are willing to pay for the product with which you release into the world.
I disagree based on our Patreon numbers. Patreon.com/TheBuddySystemCo if you want to up those.
Dude, they're not bad. What are you talking about? Like,
yeah, but
we're very self. Okay, look.
You know how many people I invited to the improv show this last one?
Mm-hmm.
Probably like 20, 25. Okay. 0 showed up.
Well, that happens.
Oh, okay.
That happens. But that's what I'm saying, bro.
So willing to come see my comedy, bro. So willing.
They are. I think they are, but it's on a Wednesday in the Ontario Improv, bro.
So what? Real fans will come out, dude. I've seen shows there for big headliners. If they're head big, they'll fucking come out.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing to show them that you're that big, though?
Nothing.
Yeah. So I mean that you are holding yourself back.
I don't have time. You know that.
But I'm telling you,
I can't go places.
You can't.
I don't have money.
You should. Though you're there, you're right there, and you're holding yourself back.
What are you talking about?
That you're ready, bro. You're ready.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I do know what I'm talking.
You genuinely are wrong.
I feel how you feel about mine, but I watched you, and I've watched you for years, bro.
And
like I know where you're at.
Neither of us are ready to record anything.
Oh, that I completely disagree with.
Well, all right. Then we should just move on. Because. All right, we had Discord questions.
I'm so afraid of your ambition, and I don't know why, William Henderson.
What are you talking about, dude? I'm just being realistic. I know where I lie as compared to who's doing what elsewhere. I'm very aware of where comedy is,
but that's
and
not,
how well I do compared to those people. That's not how you pursue.
It's not a sport. Comedy's not a sport. There's no rankings and there's no hierarchy. As much as you like to think so, comedy is, which is fair. But
and I'm not there yet.
But you're living comparatively. You are not focusing on your craft. You're focusing on your craft in relation to everyone else's craft.
So how else are you going to get better if you don't compare it to who's great?
Because you keep building on your skill. You're not shooting. You're not building.
You do that, but you got to know where to shoot.
No, you
Yes.
don't. That's the best part of art is that you're shooting into darkness, bro. There's no path for you. There's no we're going to score 186 points this game. It's emotion, it's feeling, it's connecting with people. Your love language is acts of service and you should accept
I disagree.
What's your love language?
I don't care.
What makes you feel the best when someone tells you did a good job?
Fuck alone when
Okay.
I fucking tell you to move on.
Quality time.
Do you want to read the Discord questions?
I do,
Go ahead.
but my phone's dead because I didn't plug it in. Because we have too many things plugged in, sir. But you were about to read it, so why don't you read it? Because I can't pull it up. I don't know how you want to give me your phone. I don't want to go. I do want to go through your pictures, but
Who are your favorite comedians and why?
that's always a hard question for me. I think there's.
At least they put comedians. To
That's
do
fair.
one single one is hard as fuck.
That's fair. I think Anthony Jeselnik is a master.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, seeing him live is something else.
like I don't I think it bothers me that people that watch him casually don't understand how excellent he is at his chosen pursuit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it almost breaks my heart of like, you guys don't understand how fucking phenomenal what he's doing right now is. And then they're like, oh, he's okay. He does dark jokes. It's like, it's so much more than that.
It's so much more than that. And what it's weird, like when you watch his specials, of course, there's like a lot of like edits, and so like between his jokes, they're like cutting between cameras, and it's hard to tell like on a special how he is in between jokes. I don't know, just because they cut around so much, but he is like just in between, just stoic. Like no reactions. I don't know how he like keeps a straight face for his jokes.
It's
Like,
just him.
he's crazy. He's a crazy person.
I don't even remember which podcast I heard him on, but it's interesting to watch like the seamless transition of like from podcast talk to like stage, where it's definitely Jeselnik turned up to like 11 on stage, but it's also still through and through like, this is the guy you heard on the podcast. Like there's no real separation, but there is in terms of like presentation.
Right.
And it makes me feel like I think I'm a crazy person because I think me on stage and me off stage are two different people.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like mine's a little bit more of just like an extension of me, as they like to say. 'Cause I don't know, get that crazy. Pretty much everything I'd say on stage is shit I'd say off stage.
That's fair.
So,
Yeah.
So
you're being genuine.
Yeah. I think that's what I have going for me.
I think that's the goal. When someone's not being genuine, it's weird. It just doesn't connect.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I mean, I guess being genuine is, because that's not even to say like it can't be like super scripted, because like Jeselnik is like to a T, like he knows exactly what he's gonna say.
Right.
So
That's
like
a
there's
lot of jokes, dude.
Yeah.
45 minutes.
It's unbelievable. When he was at Ontario and he was working on his last special, I think it was his last one, he had his set list taped to the stool, and it was like a full 8x11 page.
End to end, edge to edge.
No, it was just like, you know how we do a set list, like here's a title basically.
Yeah.
I think he might have had a couple where sorry Anthony, I don't mean to like throw you under the bus or whatever.
You just got doxxed from the comedy scene. He's like,
Whatever,
this
dude.
motherfucker.
Dude, I take my set list on stage all the time. I don't give a fuck.
Stop it.
But he had like, I think he had like one or two where it was like, here's a topic, and then like sub points of like do. So yeah, I don't know, it's interesting to see that and be like, oh, they do that too.
I think
It's
taking
fucking
your
human.
notes on stage is a right you should have to earn. But I think in the beginning we all get so used to doing it that we think it's okay. But when you start having to stitch together your own 45-minute set, then it's like, then come talk to me about not having a set list on stage when you're working on that shit. But I think in the beginning we're also used to bringing our notebooks. We're like, oh, it's fine, it's part of the game. But I don't know. Maybe I'm old school in the sense that like you shouldn't have your notes, and when you have your notes, it's too obvious to the crowd that it's not off the top, and that ruins 40% of what you're doing.
Yeah, I agree. It's for some reason it's hard to pull them in when they know it's like something you wrote down and thought about.
But also because when the notes are there, even if you don't need it, you look at it, and when you look at it, you're disconnecting from them. You're you're not like, this is a conversation between us. You're like, let me tell you something else, and then it fucks the flow of what you're doing.
For sure.
Bro, I took a heavy shot. I should keep you talking to them. I'm fucked up right now. I'm super drunk. I didn't eat anything today. I took one. I can't do this. Maybe that's why I was berating you in the beginning.
Probably. I've been doing the your Mind Palace thing. It's been working really well for me.
It's not my thing, but it's my strategy.
I mean, it's the thing that you introduced me to. So
yeah. For those of you that don't know, because I've gotten feedback from a lot of our listeners saying that they really enjoy the comedy talk, and as much as I feel douchey about it, if you're here for that, fine.
Go with someone that knows what they're talking about, because clearly George doesn't know what to talk. You heard the beginning of the podcast.
Talk to me. You're so insecure.
Keep
bro.
going.
You should believe in yourself more. That's all I'm saying.
Keep going.
I wish you believed yourself.
I'm going to take my headphones
That's
off.
fine. And then the listeners can know that I just want you to see yourself the way that you're still sitting in front of me, so it doesn't fucking matter. I wish you saw your comedy and your pursuit the way I get to see it, because you're too close to it. And I get you, and I know why you feel that way, but I'm telling you that you, for the most part, are wrong, and you're much further along than you think. That's all. And I think you're ready for a lot more than you think. Your apprehension is because of your integrity that you hold towards the craft, and I respect it. But I think you're wrong. Anyway, I don't remember what we were talking about. I'm telling you, I'm drunk right now, dude. And I can't carry this podcast. I'm super fucked up.
And you're ruining it. You're just continuing to ruin it.
Well, we were talking about Anthony Jeselnik and greatness, and, aspire to greatness, bro. You can't just keep doing the same thing. At some point, we got to step it up. And that's why I'm going to record my special before I headline a comedy club.
Yeah.
That's my path.
Okay.
I'm going to make an album. A rap album. Does anyone want to rap with me? Do you want to rap with me?
No.
Would you play the drums live as a beat? Like, you wouldn't build a beat with me for me? No? Mm-mm. Really? I
don't want anything to do with it.
You're a terrible friend. I support most of your pursuits, sir. Who's your favorite comics?
Tom Segura.
Why?
He's funny. No, he was like, I don't know, the first guy I listened to, it was just kind of like in line with what I liked for comedy. And I didn't realize at the time that he was kind of just like a Dave Attell subgenre almost, especially early on, because like his first album, Thrilled, is still one of my favorite comedy albums of all time.
It's solid, dude.
It's fucking so good. It's old, it's dumb. There's a lot of dumb shit. Like now he's kind of moved on to like telling stories and like, a lot more skilled bits. But back then it was a lot more, I don't want to say harsh. I don't know. I guess he's still pretty harsh.
It's a little more subtle now.
Yeah,
the edge is still there. It's just hidden better.
Yeah, early Tom Segura was a hard hitter, and he is it's a very, very fun album.
How long, if you know, how long was Tom Segura in when he recorded Thrilled?
10, 12 years.
That's not bad.
He was pretty far along. Yeah. And then he did a thing where he won a contest where he got to perform with Joe Rogan, and then it was just
nice
from there. Yeah.
Okay. What do you have any other like? Oh, this dude's a master at what he's doing. Because I'll be completely honest, the Blue Collar Comedy Tour, while they are hilarious people, it doesn't feel like mastery. Part of it feels like pandering almost to to an audience that yes they have chosen.
Not Ron White. Bill
Fair.
Engvall. Bill Engvall is pretty solid too.
I've never seen Bill live.
He had a couple specials that he did separate from Blue Collar that were really good.
Okay, I haven't seen them, to be fair.
Yeah, and but like Jeff Foxworthy and Larry the Cable Guy. Yeah, I agree. They're definitely like a pandering character-y caricature.
But it works. So it's like I'm just being a hater, but it's also not what I want from my craft. That's why I'm being a hater.
Yeah.
I'd rather just be funny to a group.
Yeah.
Than just... but then again, I haven't gotten $1 million check. Maybe I might be a pandering fuck, too, if they started just handing me money. I'm not mad at it.
Who else?
I'm a slut. I'm a whore.
Dude, there's some comics that people don't know about, like... Well, they do, but not enough. Like Cheryl Underwood, who, like... came through the improv and literally made me cry as a door guy. I'm just sitting in the corner just crying, laughing. Fucking so funny. Dude, people, again, they know him, but they don't talk about him anymore. Like Monique and some more, those like original like queens of comedy, like just murderers, dude. It's ridiculous. I've seen them live not 100 times, but like plenty of times working at the improv, and it was always like, this is incredible. Every time it was incredible. I recently watched The Kings of Comedy.
Nice.
Yeah. Fucking Bernie Mac.
He's so good.
I was crying again. I was like, this is unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable.
Was Tom Segura the first comic you saw?
Live?
In general, where you were introduced to comedy. You're like, what the fuck is this, bro?
No.
Who was the first? Or that you remember, I guess. Because I remember like trolling through cable TV and looking for Comedy Central, because they would always change what number channel it was on, and looking for like Premium Blend and just like...
that was a little bit before my time. I didn't really watch Premium Blend. I did watch a lot of like Comedy Central half hours. I remember seeing Bert on there way back in the day. Way back in the day. I'm trying to remember. I mean, Dane Cook was one of the first ones that I was like, this dude's the shit.
Yeah.
And back then he was.
When he was doing the acidy spit.
The Kool-Aid Man thing, dude. Fuck, dude. He was an absolute killer. And people talk shit on him, but
that's another thing
absurd.
too, though. Like, I mean, I don't know Dane's fucking journey, but he definitely blew up on MySpace first. And then had those specials.
Used it as a tool.
Yeah, and then like started headlining all the clubs. You know, I don't think he was headlining before he hit Comedy Central. He was probably just featuring, and then once he hit TV, then it's like, oh, you have a set, now you can headline, and that's how.
And then he came out with like 4 albums.
Yeah, and then did fucking jokes on a circle stage.
But that's the thing, though, too, is like people would like pass around his albums, and this was also when like LimeWire was big and like all those like downloading shit. So it was just like everybody downloaded Dane Cook, or everybody had a CD and just passed it around.
There was this hot girl that I had a crush on in high school. I think I was a senior. She might have been a sophomore or something, but we were hanging out all the time.
You fucking creep.
She was super, super smoking. Like, I wasn't the only one trying to holler at her, but we connected. She was like some military captain's daughter or whatever.
God.
But we bonded over Dane Cook because she and I knew Vicious Circle like back to front. Nice. And we would just like sit in the car, my Acura Integra, and we would just put it on and just go through it.
Just
it was
giggle.
fun. Yeah. It's really the first time like I hung out with a girl without like actively trying to fuck her, or had that in my mind. I was like, this is crazy that this girl likes this too.
Yeah. I mean, my like cousins had copies of like Bill Cosby himself, and I remember them watching it, but I don't remember watching it or enjoying it per se. I'm like, I don't want to listen to this old man talk.
Yeah.
This is weird. You just sit in a chair telling me stories. Fuck out of here, dude. Let's play a game.
I felt the same about Bill Cosby when I heard. Like, I understood that what he was saying was funny. Like, I
got what he was doing.
Yeah,
but
I
was just not interested.
Yeah,
I was young. I was really young though. Too,
I liked Eddie Murphy. I like Mr. Like, you dropped your ice cream and fucking.
I didn't see Eddie Murphy like raw until I was like 21. I just didn't see it. I don't know.
I got lucky because it was on HBO when I was a kid. and I just ran into it because what I wanted to watch was real sex. That's when you watch HBO at 10 o'clock. But then Eddie Murphy came on, and I was aware of I don't know at what point like I really solidified in my brain like, oh, this is what stand-up comedy is. But it wasn't. I definitely didn't have the thought that I could do it, but I was like, oh, I like it when there's one dude on stage just making me laugh. That's what I enjoy.
Right, yeah.
And then
I watched a lot of Who's Line.
Oh, we should do improv, bro.
We'll see.
We'll see.
If people put stuff in the Discord for improv games.
Yeah, please,
all right.
Please,
well,
guys.
We'll see what we can come up with over the next couple weeks.
And if you want to be on the Discord, you have to go to patreon.com/thebuddy-system-co.
What were we talking about before?
Improv. No, we weren't.
Before that.
I don't know. I don't remember. You want me to pilot this? Dude, I'd finished my drink. I'm a shot in. We were talking about favorite comics. The first comedy album that I bought was Demetri Martin Person. And I died. I put it on my CD player, and it didn't leave my CD player for probably 2 weeks. And I would catch the city bus to school, and I would listen to that. And I probably looked like, because I was a weird kid. I'll be honest. I was fat. I wore baggy clothes. I would grab a fat marker and vandalize buses.
2 breakfasts at school.
Hell yeah, chitty gangbang, bro. That was my best. But I would be on the bus just laughing my fucking ass off for like 2 weeks to the same jokes, dude. Yeah. Like not even. And it's not like the laughter dissipate. Like it was the same level of that because I enjoyed it so much. And so Demetri Martin definitely is like a core memory for me. And then through him, I found all the other one-liners of like, oh, no, he's actually like Stephen Wright. He's actually like this guy. He's actually like Mitch. And it's like, oh, this is bananas.
When I was young, I had downloaded songs and like just random shit, and I was putting them on CDs, you know? And one of them was Martin Lawrence. He had this bit where he would talk about meeting Michael Jackson, and they would be like, it was like, Martin, Michael's here to meet you. And he's like, Michael who? And they're like, Michael Jackson. And they're like, Michael Jackson who, motherfucker? And he goes through this whole long thing. I'm like, dude, it's a great bit. I think it was on Martin Lawrence Live.
Nice.
But that was on this CD, and I was playing it in my room, and my dad walked in, and fuck bomb dropped, and he was not happy. I was probably like 9 or 10, and then probably. Yeah. So, but for some reason, that didn't register as stand-up comedy. I don't know why. It just didn't. I didn't realize he was like in a theater.
Right.
I don't know what I thought it fucking was.
Same though.
But I didn't realize that it was like on a stage.
Yeah. Because I remember later in life watching John Leguizamo on HBO, and he was doing stand-up. It was him telling stories on a stage, but it was much more theatrical. It was a theater nerd.
Yeah.
John Leguizamo. I don't know if you've seen. He talks about his friend Rerun and Xerox and whatnot. But even then, and that was probably 5th or 6th grade, like I still didn't connect that what they were doing was stand-up comedy. And I don't know if it was until like Demetri Martin, which is like freshman, maybe sophomore year for me, so 2005-ish, where I was like, oh, this is a thing. This is a job. There are people that like do this. But I also already knew, I think I told you the story about like watching these dudes who do this thing, like they have jokes. Like it's not like they're just talking to you. Like they have these things that they'll tell you.
I didn't find that out until I started listening to Joe Rogan in college.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I was like watching comedy. I was watching like half-hour spot. I would just watch, I'd be on the fucking cable thing. I would just see, Comedy Central presents this person. Like, let's check it out. They got 2 hours of just half-hour blocks of stand-up. Like, let's just watch. So, it would just be like different people. But I will say, like, Carlos Mencia, I watched a lot of Mind of Mencia, and he would do like monologues, kind of like stand-up stuff at the beginning, and then of course he would have his specials air on Comedy Central, and I watched those, and dude's a killer. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Mencia's an absolute murderer, dude. Yeah. Every time I've seen it at the Improv,
you're good. Sure, you might steal, but whatever, dude.
2 hours straight. It's say what you want. He stole jokes, whatever, dude. You got to get over it at some point. And the guy is a fucking great performer.
He's probably not stealing anymore.
No, from what I saw, it's all pretty unique.
And it's like it's not that he's a bad guy. He's just a shady comic. That's all.
Yeah, all the interactions I've had with him are good. But hey, I'm just me.
You're just a dude.
Yeah.
You're just the door guy when he's there.
Exactly.
He's just being nice.
Yeah.
I guess which is all you can really ask for because you hear a lot of stories.
If there's a dude that treats you like a douchebag, then you're like, well, that guy's definitely a douchebag.
Yeah.
Like, we can speculate now about how much of a douchebag Carlos is. He didn't show it. So, I don't know.
Fair.
Yeah.
William Henderson out here advocating for Mencia. You heard him first? You heard it here first?
I just think it's like, how long has it been since like someone's been like, that joke was stolen?
Yeah.
10 years?
Honestly, when it all came out, I was like, well, how much did he steal? And it doesn't really bother me because it's not like it's not like the laughs and the memories that I experienced with and through Carlos Mencia weren't real.
Yeah.
He still gave me what I wanted when he needed.
Yeah, his sketch show was fun.
Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I don't know. I never understood. I think I was always neutral about that. When like that came out, there was definitely a Joe Rogan fan. I was probably, 20, dude? Like,
yeah, I think that all came out even before I started to listen to his podcast.
Yeah.
So...
But to be fair, when I started listening to Joe Rogan, when I realized that, like, oh shit, all these comics know each other. Like, I had no idea because I remember watching. I think the
and
first
then you're
one,
like, of course they do.
Yeah, I felt fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Because I the first one I listened to was Ralphie May with Joe Rogan, and it was when there was like, I was probably on like Justin TV or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I had listened to something before that where they had mentioned like, oh yeah, no, when Ralphie was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and I was like, hang on, what? They know each other?
The Fear Factor guy?
That's fucking crazy, dude. I love the UFC guy. I love Ralphie. They know each other?
Right.
So I listened to that, and then I was like, oh, fucking course they know each other. Like, there's 6 places to work in the city.
Yeah, so once I started listening to Joe Rogan, then it was just... that's where I learned everything I know about comedy, pretty much.
Yeah.
Ari Shafir would go on and just talk philosophy the whole 3 hours. Yeah. So it was just like a comedy... fucking education podcast.
So I guess it makes sense when people tell us, or at least tell me, that they enjoy the comedy aspect of it, because it's not, I don't think they come to us for expertise. I think it's more of a validation of their experience of like, oh, I struggle with those jokes too, so I'm not crazy. So I think that's what they come here, because we're not experts in any way. We're certainly more experienced, but we're not experts, and I don't think they come to us for that. I think they just come because they're like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. And then when they see that we're doing something similar, like, all right, I'll figure it out. It's fine. It's totally fine. So my favorite comedian is George Ferido. That's my long roundabout.
So is mine. The next question is, how would y'all handle someone rolling up on you on stage? By the way, this is a black person. You can tell by the way
you
it's
about
written.
to catch a quick one too.
Yeah, dude. If someone, but like, here's the thing: Dave didn't see him coming.
No, yeah, he blindsided him. Did you see the video from the fucking nosebleed seats?
Yeah. Which, by the way, that bag should have been in a Yonder bag, and you know who you are. You messed up, but we're glad you did.
Wait, does Dave still do those Yonders?
I'm sure he does.
Interesting. But does Dave do Yonders at Netflix as just a joke or whatever?
Good point. Good point.
This is on
his show.
This is on Netflix.
This is on the Hollywood Bowl.
Oh, that's right.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
But seriously, though,
you're gonna let the goat get tackled?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was talking about it with my girl this morning. And it's like, how do you have the most high profile comedian in the world? Well, minus Kevin Hart, maybe. In your venue, and you don't have all your security ready to protect him. Like, that is insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
You should have hired extra security.
People are too complacent when it comes to comedy, I think, and I think that's also why
they're like, oh, he'll handle it. You know, like whatever happens, like the comedian will handle it.
And most of the time they do.
Yeah, until someone comes up,
they don't.
Runs up, and he probably ran right past a bright ass light. He had no idea. All those lights are so fucking bright, dude. It's just crazy that we're at a point where people think that's acceptable.
Yeah. No, comics, just learn a good roundhouse, dude. Just make one connection to someone's face, especially when they're climbing on stage. You have a second and a half to be like, "Oh, you about to have a rough day, dude."
Oh, I've consistently thought about how I would just grab the mic stand and just like, dung, just head on, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like
William.
Yeah, dude, like I'm jousting. Just fucking hit them square in the fucking nose as they're coming up. They're taking that first step, dude. That's when you want to get them, when they hit that first step and coming up. Boom.
Because there's something about, if you've never really stepped on a stage regularly, it's going to take you a second.
You're gonna be a second. You're gonna be off balance for a second.
Yeah, you don't really know the height.
And if I get you, dude, you're going down.
I go on stage every
tables.
day, bro.
I wish it's the Hideaway because they got those hard ass tables.
Oh,
like
fuck, dude.
Break their fucking head.
Do you remember the time there was like a brawl that broke out into one of them, and then we just continued the show afterwards?
That's how we do.
That's so crazy, dude.
What are we gonna stop and everybody goes
For
home?
the
You must be
listeners
out of your mind.
who didn't experience this, it was at the Hideaway. We're not there, so I'm gonna talk about it. There was
I don't remember.
It was during an open mic night, I mean, we've had a few times there where there was just drunk people talking shit, and security had to escort them out. This was just one of those other instances where someone was drunk talking shit, but they didn't want to leave, so the security guard was trying to push him out, and then the guest started getting crazy with him, so the security guard threw him to the ground and then choked him out. Like, there was a little scuffle, and I was like, the only thing I can do to make sure nobody gets hurt is move these chairs out of the way. I don't want the security guard to like land on the chair. You're gonna do your work, but let's clear the space. So I was moving chairs. Dude went unconscious. I didn't like. Talk about the worst security guard to try and fight, because under his security guard shirt was a Superman shirt.
He's like, I've been waiting to pull this out all day.
Yeah, he was ready, dude. And then he came back down. I was like, bro, are you okay? He was like, yeah, I'm good. Like,
this is normal.
Totally zen. Totally chill. He was like, yeah, I'm good. He's like, I won, bro.
That's what I live
fucking
for.
Fine. Keep going. You guys are hilarious.
It's a normal part of my day.
And we did. We kept going. There was at least another half an hour in that show. Fucking bananas, dude.
I don't know, but there's this weird thing where it's like, if someone's coming on stage, it's like you don't want to attack them before they officially attack you. You know what I mean?
Nah, if they're coming on stage, that's
really?
an attack.
That's an act of aggression? That's enough?
Of course.
Okay.
That's your space, dude.
If you say so.
Yeah. While you're on that
if
stage,
he is like, I'm going to come up there and beat the shit out of you.
No. It doesn't matter. His intention doesn't matter. While you're on that stage, 15 to 30 minutes, that is your property, and that's trespassing.
15 to 30 minutes at the Hideaway, huh?
Yeah.
Blow my brains out.
Trespassing. That's what it is. If they're going to approach it, that's why you got to stop them from approaching. The moment you take foot on that stage while someone's up there, that is an act of aggression.
That's fair.
You about to get lit the fuck up. So to answer that question, I'm probably gonna Spartan kick them off the stage.
Yeah, dude.
Because they definitely didn't consider like what happens if I go backwards off this stage. So
right, yeah. If it's at a comedy club, bro,
and then you're gonna be knocked down, and then security has enough time to corral.
My favorite thing would be if someone like came from the side and you saw it coming, and you were able to like sidestep them and push them into tables and shit, like off the stage.
Some Tai Chi shit.
Yeah, dude.
Redirect their energy.
yeah, exactly. And it's like, I didn't even attack them. I just kind of got out of the way
and then continued with your set.
And that was crazy, huh? So airline food.
What's the deal with peanuts?
Yeah, I'm using the mic stand. I'm using a weapon.
That's fair.
I'm not trying to hurt my body.
I feel like part of me wants to make connection body to body. I need you to know that I know that you know that you fucked up. I need physical confirmation through my body to we get each other, right?
Yeah,
you understand?
I need like an audible like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that force that I just put on your sternum with my foot. Don't do that again, sir.
You felt that weightlessness
you
lifted into the air.
Exactly. I'm not going to come attack you, but don't come back, dude. It's going to be a bad day. That's what he needs to know.
You're not going to like jump off and
no.
double like leg over top him and just start.
If at that point you don't understand that the fight is over, it's your problem, bro. You take the high ground. That's what I learned in Star Wars. May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, sure.
Can we watch a clip? Because
Yeah, do you want to do plugs first?
Yeah. While you plug your shit, I'm gonna go get a drink, dude.
Okay.
So tell the people where you're gonna be, sir.
I can't say I have too much. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm so embarrassed. Of course, every Tuesday, we're at Brooks Bar in Riverside off Van Buren there at 8 p.m. except for the first Tuesday of the month is 9 p.m. so people have time to get to the Ontario Improv Open Mic and get over there for a nice riff offset. Every Thursday we are at Worthington's, the W, downtown Riverside. We start at 9 p.m. Right?
Yeah, then people can hit an early mic and then
hit it early. Yeah, a lot of people like to hit Chatterbox and come over. We have monthly shows.
I mean, this comes out weekly, bro. You can tell them where you're going to be next week, bro.
I don't, those places probably. Probably, Retro Taco on Wednesday. Oh, we have Laverne on Monday. Open mic. Yeah, and we'll keep you updated in the next leg of the race here.
We don't need to race anywhere, bro. I think we're good.
It's a metaphor.
I think we can do that. Okay. What's your Instagram, bro?
At Willie_D20. Please follow me so my whore of an ex-girlfriend has fewer followers.
How many followers you got right now, bro?
Not enough for how good of a comic I am.
I'll agree, but I need a number.
I'm at 689.
Okay, and honestly, I think it's just your interaction, bro. I think you just need to engage more, post more, and I think they'll come.
You're right, but I don't know how to do that well, so
just post something, bro.
People are I don't like taking pictures.
Right, but how many people ask you, are you still doing that comedy thing?
Not that many, to be honest, because not that many people care.
At Willie_D20.
It's like if you know, you know.
I'm at the George F. All my dates are at the George F on Instagram. I'm at the George F on Twitter. I'm at the George F basically everywhere because I tried to get ahead of the game and get that quick. But the next show, because you guys listen to this every week and I appreciate you, the next show that you can catch me at, I'll be at Escape Brewery Barrel House. It's in Redlands. It's going to be a great lineup. We got Bruce Gray, Kevin Tienkin, Armando Torres, Mikey McKernan, Quentin Thomas. It's with the good folks at Laugh Local. Come to Escape Barrel House. Show starts at 7. It's a free show, so come out, hang out there. If you just want to come hang out with me, every other Monday, I'm at Laverne Brewing Co. That show starts at 7. Every Tuesday, we're at Brooks Bar. That show starts at 8, except for 9, which Willie D told you. Every Wednesday, kind of winging it. Sometimes we're at Retro. Sometimes I take a nap. Thursdays, that's where it's at. The W at Worthington's 9 p.m. show. $3 sign-ups, 5-minute sets. This next week is going to be lit, bro. It's
Cinco de Mayo.
It's Cinco de Mayo, and it's
Cinco
Arts
de
Walk, bro. It's Arts Walk. It's Cinco de Mayo. That means there's going to be foot traffic. That means there's going to be
underage
people. We usually have people, though. I mean, if you're trying to do your jokes in front of people, come to the W every Thursday, 9 p.m. It's a good time. Yes, it's outside, but
sort of.
That's the spot.
Honestly,
really.
I forget that it's outside.
Yeah, it's barely outside.
I'm glad it is because I'm usually kind of warm there anyway.
Yeah, and especially when it gets really hot. We'll bring some fans. That's where we'll be at.
Will we? I don't think we will.
Probably. Once a month, we're at Solorio Brewing Co. for our mixed mic, and we also have a monthly show there. So check us out at The Buddy System Co. Follow us on patreon.com/TheBuddySystemCo. Go to www.thebuddysystem.co for fun stuff. We also may or may not be having an exclusive merch drop soon, so keep an eye out for that. Patreon subscribers already know what the fuck is up, so go to patreon.com/TheBuddySystemCo if you want to be in on the know. That's where I'm at the George F. at The Buddy System Co. Thank you guys. Let's watch some shit.
Okay, this says community college open mic night.
Okay.
What do you what do you think it's gonna be?
I think,
obviously I've seen this.
Okay, I think there's someone. It's like an audit, not an audit, maybe a cafeteria even, maybe like no elevated stage, and I think someone's wearing some kind of crazy like costume. And honest, I don't know how. The vibe I'm getting is there's a dick involved.
Both of those would be better.
All right, talk to me. Let's go. Feed me, bro. What's going on here?
First of all, the look on that girl's face.
She's disgusted.
Oh my God,
She is-
bro.
She's like, give me my money back. I'm so mad right now.
I know.
I'm so upset. For the listeners, there's two skinny ass white boys, not even screamoing to their own song. They're screamoing along to a what, dude?
That's not open mic material, dude.
Who the fuck thought it was okay to sign up with this act?
It's like nobody moderated the sign up. Well, we don't either. But I mean, we would definitely like them early.
We do because we set an expectation. Like, hey, this is comedy, bro.
Yeah.
What could you have possibly thought that was like, I'm gonna sign my name up and this is gonna be great and everyone's gonna enjoy it?
Man,
I'm legitimately. I feel like you at the beginning of this podcast. I'm super offended right now.
I wish I wasn't offended. I wish I could be in their headspace. Like I really
I want to ask them questions. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm more curious and upset, if anything.
Dude, his fucking like Superman fucking thing at the
I'm
end is so funny.
involuntarily making the same face that this black girl's making. I'm not even trying, but I feel hurt. We vibe.
That right there.
She's disgusting. You know what? I think the people. Hang on.
100%.
The people need to see this better because that's what she looks like right now.
100%.
That's how I feel. That's how I fucking feel.
Oh my God, dude! It's just like this poor girl. There's probably extra credit to sit through this too.
Oh, you're right, dude.
And she's just like, I'll just knock this out and then I'll get out of here and I can go.
I only
like,
have to
hang
be
out
here
with
for
my friends.
30 minutes. And she's like, you know what? I should have taken the D.
Not that many people are gonna sign up.
Fuck, dude. This poor thing. Those kids are retarded.
Dude, for sure.
And they dressed for it too.
No, this is probably how they
That's
always
how they
dress.
Oh, dude. You know they think they crushed it.
100%. They didn't even have their own
Does that
band.
bother you when you know like someone thinks they crushed it and we all know that you
they
did
didn't.
not?
You didn't. Yeah, happened last night. Now, I really get angry at this next move that this guy makes. It's just like it's like, who are you performing for? Like this kind of music, if you have no one else listening or like involved, what are you doing?
I have no idea.
Here's
my biggest problem is that the way the second guy grabbed the mic, it wasn't rehearsed, which tells me they're just winging it. That bothers me at an open mic.
That's
night.
a good point. That's a good point.
You guys just was like, oh, I'm going to do this. This is going to be fun.
Bro, do you know fucking...
Blow your brains out, dude.
Do you know Numb by Linkin Park, dude? Because if you do, then we can do this together.
They might have just met.
Oh, they definitely met in community college. They didn't know each other. They didn't know each other before this class.
Hey, man, what are you doing? Oh, I don't know. I thought I was going to sing a song. What are you doing?
That's what I was thinking.
I think I was going to scream a song. Bro, I love screaming.
What's your favorite band? Fucking Hatebreed? That right there. Also skinny jeans, you know? This dude's a skater, though.
For sure.
His hair makes me mad, too.
The first guy talked the second guy into it.
Yes.
For sure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He's like, you know that song we always listen to, bro?
That song is so good.
I'm mad.
I bet you the second guy doesn't even know it that well.
He just knows the tone.
Yeah.
He doesn't know the words.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a waste of time.
Waste of people.
It makes me mad because like I could go there and give you guys 5 minutes of a good time, but instead, you guys decided that in your cafeteria you were going to let these screamo fucks just play their most played song.
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
For you, in front of you. That's
Oh
like,
my God.
do you ever have someone make you listen to their podcast?
In front of them?
Yeah.
No.
It's weird.
Oh, God.
It's gross. Yeah. I was at the bar and they were
Throw
like, I
up,
was
dude.
working. They were like, hey, man, check this out. I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't realize it was his podcast.
How
I was like,
long was it? It's
hey,
like
man,
30 minutes
it
long?
was of like a 45-minute podcast, but once I realized what was going on, I was like, hey, man, I got to stop.
Yeah, I got things to do, bro.
Yeah. I got to close
Was it
up.
a patron?
Yeah. Well,
How
they
weird.
had already recorded a podcast at the bar. And so they were telling me, like, oh, yeah, I do this. And, yeah, man.
I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
and they were like, oh, check this out. And I was like, okay, man.
Cool. I'm gonna sit. Do you expect me to sit here for 45
Yeah,
minutes?
I understand we're the only ones here, bro, but I'll close up if you
Yeah.
make me listen to this. I'll quit my job.
I
dude.
will close the whole fucking restaurant, dude.
I'll come back tomorrow. I don't care.
I'll kick all these people out.
It's offensive that you make me do this.
It
Right
really is. It really is. That's so rude, dude. I feel that way when people run bits by me. Like, it's one thing to like be like, "Hey, will you listen to this joke while I'm on stage because I'm working it out?" It's a different thing to be like, "I'm gonna try this on stage. What do you
Yeah.
think?" That drives me absolutely crazy. I don't even like it when people bring up their jokes in conversation. I'm like, I don't want to talk about your jokes.
What do you think about it? I think it sucks. Don't do it. That's what you should tell them. Every time. That should be your response. Don't listen to them. I think it sucks. Don't do it.
Anytime, I wish I had the heart. Anytime,
I'm going to do it. If
Someone-
you ask me that, that's going to be my response from now. I think it sucks. Don't do it.
anytime someone is like, I did this joke and that's funny. I was like, it's like, okay. I genuinely don't think any of my jokes are funny. I have the hardest time choosing like jokes to do for sets. And I know we've like probably talked about this before, or, you know, it's like, it's also like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a cliche comic thing. It's just like, oh, I hate all my jokes, but I'm just like, I genuinely don't think my jokes are funny. I know they work and I know that they are.
Then where's the disconnect? Because
know.
your pursuit is making people laugh.
It's
and
just
if-
when I'm thinking about it, I'm like going through them. I'm like, oh, these are dumb, dude.
yeah, but you
This is
just know the
dumb.
magic trick.
Yeah, that's
That's all it is.
Yeah,
you
that's
just
it.
you just know where
Yeah.
everything's gonna be. It's an adventure for everybody else.
Yeah,
Gotta get over that, man.
whatever, dude.
You're fucking hilarious. I'm just trying to fuck. I'll be
I'm
honest.
okay.
Oh no. This title says "Kid trying to be the Human Torch."
This should be fun. This came
I
from
think
you.
this is mine.
Yeah, this.
No, yeah.
This, is not
on Reddit.
mine.
That's
I've
why,
never
so.
been to this subreddit before. Now,
Give us some sound, bro, because I like to
I like
be
hear
visceral.
people scream.
I like to be visceral in my experience.
Let's go full screen on this bitch. Can you see it?
Perfect.
Beautiful. All right, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm
kinda
always
scared,
ready, dude.
to be honest with you. This is making me nervous.
So he puts
So-
he puts a bandana on to protect his hair.
Okay. Did he put anything on the shirt?
Honestly, the way this goes, I assume so.
Okay.
But you
All
tell
right.
me.
All
You
right.
tell me if this is just rayon.
Oh my god, dude.
They don't have stop, drop, and roll in Russia. Like,
Yo, you don't think this is America?
no, listen to him.
Oh, you're right. It
It's
is
like
definitely
Germany,
Russia.
bro.
They're probably gonna be mad at him because he fucked it up.
They're gonna be mad at him because he set the curtains or whatever, this fucking table on fire, dude. He
Yeah.
puts his flaming shirt down and runs out of the room with another flaming shirt.
I think. Have you ever seen somebody do like with a sock? They'll take a lighter to a sock and kind of run it by it real quick, and it kind of like
Yeah.
over. I think that's what he was trying to do with a sweater, because you can kind of do it, you know, like with the arm and shit, and it kind of goes up it. You've never seen that?
But don't you think he'd want to see the flame? I don't know why this kid felt the need to
TikTok, dude.
to light the back of his shoulder blades on fire.
This is the side effect of social media. He doesn't care about seeing it in person. He wants to put it on TikTok so he can get follows, dude, and likes.
What do you think his mindset was coming into this?
Even in Russia, they think like that, dude.
TikTok.
By the way, his dad is in the Ukraine right now, fighting the war, probably.
So he's acting out for attention, is what you're saying?
Probably.
Okay. But really, that's like a core memory for me. Stop, drop, and roll. What? Like,
I don't know. Have you ever been on fire, though? I feel like if you're on fire, it's hard to think about shit.
that's why
Like,
it's stop, drop, roll.
I agree. But I feel like your instinct is to fucking run.
I'm going to light you on fire one day. And
Please don't. Please don't. There was somebody at...
See, but it's not like this kid was suddenly on fire. He lit himself on fire.
For sure. Stupid.
So he had time to think about, like, oh, what happens if this goes wrong?
Yeah. When I was a junior, I was at the senior cookout.
Oh, you're so cool, dude.
Yeah, I was super cool in high school. But it wasn't even a cookout. It was just a party, and there was this dude that was going around like lighting people's like pant legs on fire.
What an asshole.
Yeah, he would put like lighter fluid on it and then yeah.
It's like get kicked in the face, bro.
So he did it like to a few people and it was ha 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 ha, and then he did it to somebody and like caught, and he ended up getting like 3rd-degree burns, and like everybody has to get the fuck out of here. So we all had to like disperse from this party. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
You ever see what happens to 3rd-degree burns?
Also, we got punished for that.
Oh, for sure.
We had to run
dude.
at football practice for that, dude.
How much running did you have to do?
Not as much as I thought we were gonna have to do. To be honest, Coach, it was kind of bitch shit. It was honestly like
a warm up.
No, it felt like he had to punish us somehow.
He had to make a statement for a second.
Yeah, he had to make a statement.
He's like, all right, everybody run.
Right.
A 13-minute mile.
but he knew that it was like normal high school behavior. I mean, of course the fire thing is definitely excessive. Like that's
You say so weird.
What?
You say fire
Oh
weird.
yeah, sorry. The fire thing was excessive. But yeah, it's not like everybody was involved, but he made like the whole team run. He's like, you guys weren't there? Fuck it, you're running too. So I was like, but it was like hill runs, and it was like extra at the end of each practice for like a week, and it was just like, nah. But of course it's like, yeah, but we spent like the last month of summer just getting in shape, so it's like you're not gonna tire us out. Like we're in shape.
We're here.
Like,
This sucks, but I'm here.
Dude. Like I don't want to do this. Like it's just we could be going home, but whatever. So.
Jake wanted to light fuckers on fire, so.
Yep. It wasn't even someone on the team doing it.
Oh.
But someone on the team got
right
done. So.
You guys were there.
Yeah. It was like you were accomplices.
Yeah. You're just present. Let's watch him light himself one more time.
All right. Well, listen, scream in Russian. It might be Polish or something. You don't know.
He's like, is it lit? Is it...
Okay. Now, for a second, it sounds like he says, I'm melting. Do you hear that? No. You don't hear that? Listen. Right there.
Okay. But is this just association because you told me that's what I was supposed to hear?
Is he lost in translation when he's lit on fire, dude?
He speaks English all of a sudden.
He probably does. Yeah, he doesn't.
The fire is hot.
I'm melting. He's just seen Wizard of Oz.
I'm muted.
Yeah.
Look, fire's still going though.
Oh yeah. Does it catch on that? No, it's definitely going to.
Yeah, for sure. That's a problem.
Oh man, they need to repaint.
I think they're renting, dude. I don't think that's theirs.
Tiny ass picture, dude. This is the most European shit of all time, dude. To have a tiny ass picture at off, just skewed off your wall, dude. That is just
taped in the same color with the tape.
Eastern Bloc written all over it.
Do you remember
dude.
the time you painted on a flashcard?
Man, that's probably covering up money or something.
You think so? I think it's a hole.
Probably.
I think it's a hole.
Oh, it's just a hole that goes to the other side. On the other side, you can just see the hole.
No, on the other side. Same picture.
Same picture.
Yeah. Same picture, 100%. Just in black and white because they Xeroxed it.
That's great. That is
kid.
great. Poor kid.
That kid's got secondary. Anyway, when you get 3rd-degree burns, your skin just comes off. It's disgusting.
Yeah, you have to get it grafted.
It's so gross. Watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Yeah. All right. Should we do one more?
Yeah.
All right. Let me get to the beginning of this one. This is so funny, dude. This is fantastic.
I don't know where this is going, but wood smash.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
This guy's hot.
It might be.
For the listeners, this guy's hot.
It might be.
Hola, soy Dora. Can you say puedes hacerme un sándwich? That means can you make me a sandwich in
That means this is like the third take. And Mom's like, shut the fuck up.
I love that she didn't say anything and just threw the sandwich, or half a sandwich.
What kind of sandwich do you think she threw at her?
That was ham, cheese, mayo, and mustard.
Oh.
But I think it was only the mustard on it then, which is a great choice to throw at someone, but it's going to stain that sweater for sure.
Good. She should learn to shut the fuck up. Stop making content in this house.
She is ridiculously cute.
Soy Dora.
She looks like a fucking elf. Or like a who. Or like a who.
No. You're right. She looks like an elf in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Can you say puedes hacerme un sándwich? That means
You can hear the mom put the fucking knife down right there.
She had to put it down. She's like, look, I'm either throwing this knife or this sandwich.
Well, I assume that she's right-handed, so if she wants to be accurate, she's going to need that right hand. So she puts the knife down. And then she grabs that sandwich. And I got to say, great aim. Like this.
Let's see how this sandwich makes connect with her face.
can you make me a sandwich in
Okay, this is a great shot.
So it hits her flat.
Oh, I think it gets her like on the edge, really.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nah, it looks like it smacks her flat and then bounces off. Like it just smacks her in the face.
Hola, soy Dora.
I wish I could skip around.
Can you say puedes hacerme un sándwich? That means can you make me a sandwich in
Headshot. Slayer.
I kind of just want that thud noise to like put as a
notification.
Yeah. Oh my god. So funny.
Soy
One more
Dora.
time.
Can you say puedes hacerme un sándwich? That means can you make me a sandwich in Hola, soy Dora.
Let me tell you why this girl's cute, okay? She's got a slight overbite, so it makes her smile look a little wider. She's also got good thick lips, so that when she smiles, it's a big, juicy smile. Also, I'm kind of a fan of a big nose. I'm not gonna lie. If you got like girls that are always like, I need a nose. I'm like, I disagree. I think it gives your face character. I'm into it. And I
just think your face just has to make sense. That's all.
Yeah, it's got it needs to fit the Fibonacci sequence.
Sure.
That's why when you do work on it, it messes with the ratio and everything looks off.
Everything's better naturally.
I agree.
I've always been like that.
Except for teeth. Teeth need to be straightened.
Take care of them.
Yeah, those or replaced. Whatever you want to do. Whatever's in your budget. I don't care. I don't care if they're not your teeth, but just they can't take away from your face.
Yeah, and you need to do a good job on them too. You can't just get like some shitty fucking
some wooden George Washington fucking. These are made out of cherry wood.
How did that not come up in Hamilton? You know what I mean?
Huh, you're right.
Weird, right? Or the cherry tree? Where the fuck is that?
Right.
Whatever, dude.
Hey, Lynn, why don't you fucking
Lynn,
get some history going?
Hit the important parts of history, sir.
I want a sandwich now.
Oh, sandwich is always good, dude.
I'm going to make an egg salad sandwich after this,
I'm disgusting.
I know, but you're also hilarious and talented, bro.
Thanks. All right, one more quick one.
Dope. Because our camera's still alive. Why your feet look like asparagus, bro?
We don't need sound.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Dude. Please tell. That's his hand, right?
No, dude.
No, that's his hand.
Don't. But
That's
There's
gotta
no
be his
way,
hand.
'cause
That's gotta
look-
be his hand. Those are his hands going like this.
There's no way. Look
He's
how
got
far
weird
up.
fingers. Shut up, dude. I'm
There's no
traumatized.
way.
If that's
There's
not his
no
hand,
way.
I'm
No,
traumatized.
those are feet for
Is this
sure.
a filter?
No, those are
This is
nope.
his,
Those are just
man.
fucked
I think
up.
he ate his twin.
This guy over here says, "How fast do you think he runs?" And that's hilarious.
Oh man.
Is a bro actually returning to monkey? Yeah, he's going backwards. He's devolving.
De-evolve, like on the Super
No,
Mario
I think
movie.
he just has a deformity. I don't think it's.
I shouldn't hate. This thing's got 114,000 likes.
Dude, that is wild. Oh god, how do you tell a girl about that? You know what I mean?
You don't. You fuck with your socks on, dude. Forever. You don't tell anybody about this. You wear shoes inside.
Oh yeah, you have house shoes.
And
you showered alone.
yeah, you wear Crocs in the shower, and you're like, I don't want to get ringworm, so I have to wear shoes inside. You got to make weird excuses up.
Oh man, that is so wild, bro. When you go to the beach, you have to wear beach shoes.
Yeah, you don't go to the beach, and when you do, you just bury your feet in the sand when no one's looking. He's like, no, I'm good. Hey, can you hand me a beer?
Yeah, dude, this is wild. Like, I don't.
Good for you, though, bro. 114,000 likes in 6 days?
I mean,
What ethnicity do you
can-
think this guy is?
Middle Eastern of some sort, probably like Indian.
Is it because of the hair?
It's partly that, but it's partly because that part of the world tends to have a lot of this weird shit. I don't know why, but they do.
We just have the fat people.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I would say, yeah, somewhere like either like India or like Southeast Asia, probably somewhere.
I'm traumatized,
Burma.
bro. Burma? I don't know if... Oh, no, no, no.
Like that's the kind of place where it's just like this is the human tree guy, you know, and like all that shit that's on TLC, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like here's where these fucking triple Siamese triplets are, you know?
Watch us exploit this
Yeah,
Eastern
exactly.
Asian deformity so that this white doctor can fucking have his savior complex.
This girl's face was born upside down. It's just like, it's crazy shit like that. So.
This girl's twin was born inside of her anus.
Yeah.
Watch us remove
And
her
guess
piece
what?
by piece.
It's never like fucking Inglewood, California. It's always fucking some village in Burma, dude. And
Black Mat Thailand.
yeah, exactly. And they're like, they went to the best surgeon in Thailand, and you're like, sorry?
Well, he had 2 machetes, which is more than most of the
And
surgeons.
they were like, they had X-ray machines from World War II that they used.
It wasn't an X-ray machine; it was 2 microwaves that they rewired.
It's not even
With a
X-ray; it's just
screen.
a gamma ray machine. They're
Yeah.
like, this should be fine.
Yeah, if you do it quick enough and you look for 6 seconds, you can see inside of their body. So
Yeah.
everything's visible.
And everybody's like, do we need to leave the room or wear covering or anything? You're like, you'll be
Just
fine.
stand behind that banana tree; you'll be fine.
It's not that bad.
None of us have died yet.
Yeah. How long have you had this? I mean, we just found this in the dirt like fucking a few months ago.
Yeah, you use a car battery; it's totally safe.
We buried it up from the rubble from previous generations.
From the last tsunami,
Yeah.
we buried it and picked it up, hoisted it, dude.
Yeah.
Good for you. You're 114,000 likes, dude.
Yep.
I'm jealous.
There
I
we
think I'm
are.
a hater.
No, I am.
Well-
Everything makes me mad online. 'Cause it's just like,
Does
wait,
anything make you happy online?
dogs.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's about it.
You know, you can sign up for a thing where they send you a picture of a new puppers every day. It's cute.
On your phone?
Yeah,
I don't particularly need that. But
it's great.
I'm sure it is.
It's fantastic.
But I could just go to Instagram and like
Or-
follow an account.
Just work, I guess.
Yeah. That part.
There's also a service that you can sign up and you can get nudes sent to your phone regularly.
Really?
Yeah. It's called a relationship.
Is I've never had this.
You should ask. You should ask.
I
It's
don't
one of
think
it's like
she's gonna do
it's
that.
like insurance where like they don't know you want it until you request it.
Oh, by the way, my girl told me in regards to starting an OnlyFans
Mm-hmm.
that I would just need to throw back maybe like a trip or two every once in a while.
What kind of, like to Vegas?
No, like
To San Bernardino?
No,
Like to Fiji?
dude.
To Hawaii?
Yeah.
Do you want to go on like can I be your third wheel on your date when you guys go to Hawaii?
Nope.
That's rude. I was going to be like your native tour guide.
Also,
It's going to be like your short round because you guys are both taller than me.
So also, the name of the thing where it's like there's a word and then you come up with a letter or a word for each letter is called an acrostic.
Huh.
Which I did not know.
That word didn't exist in my brain at all.
That's what I said. Yeah, I've done them 100 times when I was a kid, but I did not know that word.
Acrostic?
So, yeah,
That's
ACRO.
I'm going to name my son Acrostic.
Across Dick. You call him Dick for short?
No.
Oh, Acro?
No. Call him A.
Atreus.
Atreus.
Come here, boy.
Boy.
Fucking yeah, you're right. Never mind. I'm just gonna call him Todd. Or Kyler. Kyler's the whitest name I could think of.
Just you need something long that you can shorten to something. So when you're mad, you can call him by the long one.
Caligula. And call him Cal for short. You agree? I'm okay with that. I guess we're done. Thank you guys for listening. Go to at the Buddy System Co. on Instagram. Follow us. Follow my co-host, William Henderson, at Willie_G20. I'm at the George F. Go to our website. Come check us out. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because we out here grinding. Thank you guys for listening. We'll talk to you later. We love you. Bye.